Risk management, the theory is all understood by Exco, the theory is all understood by the board, or especially Exco and management. But when it comes to actually implementing risk management in an organization, it's really a tick box exercise. It's still seen as just something that you write in your annual report. I think when people are running organizations, they say, oh, that always happens to someone else, and it doesn't happen to our organization. We know what's going on in our organization. Do Exco and do management really know what's happening? A lot of the time at the lower levels, when you're running a big organization, it must be incredibly difficult to keep a finger on the pulse, and that is where risk management can add huge value. And I'm glad to see that King 4 talks now about opportunity management, and I think that's a very big step in the right direction, because risk management is very negative, and people think, and when you're trying to run a business, you're trying to think positively at all times, and you don't want to think about what can go wrong. It's obviously very important to think about what can go wrong, but I like the swing towards opportunity management, because as we all know, business is about risk and reward. If you don't take risks, you don't get reward, but they need to be calculated risks, and you need to have a finger on the pulse as to what the true risks are. Good risk management is about putting a process in place to not prevent, but certainly act as a deterrent for fraudulent activities, and also make sure that the culture of the organization, or at least try and embed a good corporate culture within the organization. There are a lot of risk people, risk practitioners that are spending their time doing admin, in other words, doing reports, trying to pull together all the information. You really shouldn't be spending a lot of time on admin. Your time should be out there, at the front line, running workshops, facilitating risk management, getting down to the nitty-gritty of what the real risks are, what the real issues are in organizations, really promoting yourself, promoting the value of risk management. Risk is often associated with compliance, and obviously compliance is I would call it a subset of risk management. If you don't follow the rules and regulations, you cannot operate in a country, or you cannot operate in the environment where you're working. So, but again, why now another system, or why do we need risk management? We've got too many things going on. Well, it's even more reason to start looking at systems to try and help you pull things together from a risk, compliance, audit, and performance management. It's about ethical culture, sustainable performance and value creation, adequacy and effectiveness. It's about reputation, legitimacy. So all of these things are aspirational. It's what all organizations should be aspiring to be. And we as risk practitioners, and all of us, play a valuable role in actually taking this from the theory and making it practical, and actually demonstrating true risk management with very valuable information in the organization that's fed up, so that we can claim our rightful space in an organization from a risk management perspective.